The last do-it-yourself mason jar gift that we're going to make today is a beautiful healing honey. This is the honey and spices that I use to make my powerful turmeric steamed milk or golden latte. And I learned this from my neighbor Alnar, who grew up drinking this anytime she didn't feel well. So I've decided to make a golden honey, which you could gift to someone as a powerful healing honey. So let's go ahead and make it. So what you'll need is 180 milliliters, which is equivalent to 3/4 of a cup of honey. And I'm using a pure Canadian honey. And you're going to put that into a small saucepan. So just kind of scoop it out the best you can, or you can measure it directly in if you'd like. Then once we have our honey, we're going to add in our turmeric. So I love turmeric, obviously, that's my name, TUMERICBeCrazy.com. But we're going to add in this time quite a lot. It's going to be 45 milliliters or 3 tablespoons of turmeric because we're making quite a large amount of honey. So when we're going to eat this honey, we're going to be using just about a teaspoon of it at a time. So we're making an amount that will fill a small jar. And then we're going to use cardamom, which is another amazingly smelling, beautiful spice, which is very healing. So we're going to add in 30 milliliters or 2 tablespoons of cardamom. And we don't have to be totally exact. That's why I'm just measuring it this way. And that's it. That's all we're going to add in. And we're going to place it over our stove on a very low heat. We will be stirring it as well. So I'll show you a close-up. We're going to keep our heat at medium-low. As you can see, we're just going to mix it. And I'm using a really small spatula, but you can use a bigger one. The spatula is nice because it'll keep it mixing nicely for you. So you just don't want to burn the spices. So you want to just make sure that the honey is warming up nicely and you continue to stir the spices in. It will start to quickly melt, even on the low heat. So just keep stirring it with your spatula. At first you'll think, this is annoying. It keeps sticking to my spatula, but very quickly, it will start to melt. And we're going to bring this honey back to room temperature so it will harden again. So as you can see, it's becoming a nice runny. Okay, so as soon as you see that it's incorporated and it has all melted, then you're just going to shut off the heat. So it only takes a minute or 2. So now that our honey is completely melted and you can see it's all incorporated here, we're going to pour it into our jar. So we just have our small wide mouth jar that is about 250 milliliters, I believe. And we're just, look how beautiful that looks. Just going to pour it in the jar. You may even want to save yourself a teaspoon for later. Make yourself a bedtime golden latte. We're going to sprinkle some fresh saffron on top, and I'll show you that once it's cool. And once your honey has hardened, as you can see, it's nice and lovely and hardened, then you'll just sprinkle your saffron on top. And you can add as little or as much as you like. Now that we have our saffron on top, we're just going to seal it. And we'll take our instructions. Now on the description below, there are these little tags that you're able to print. They have the instructions for the golden turmeric latte. If you have someone on your list or visiting someone this year who struggles with their health or energy or is maybe addicted to caffeine, this is the perfect gift and they'll just love it. So it has everything that's in the jar, what you will need in order to make the golden latte, and the directions. So you can just print those off and then punch a little hole in it. Then we're going to take a ribbon, which of course I'm using a golden ribbon for the golden latte, and we'll just push the ribbon through and then just wrap it around, tie it on, and you can decorate your jar however you like. This is my favorite way. It's simple, it's easy, and everybody loves it. Tie in a nice little bow, cut off the edges, and you're off to the races. And in less than 15 minutes, you have a lovely healing honey to gift as a present this year. Have fun wherever you're going and have a safe and happy holidays, everyone. Bye for now.